Hello everybody, this is Sean and welcome back to episode number 12 of our Rimworld Alpha 15 Fallville Let's Play. We're playing on extreme difficulty Cassandra Permadeath with our tundra colony built outside. When we left off, our colony of Fallville was just about to make it through the winter. We're on the final day of winter. Things are going really well. I'm almost thinking about having somebody start making art. Not quite yet though. We've just had a pawn join us, a wandering pawn. Even though we had 6 colonists, this girl just walked right in. Also, we have 1 man and 6 women in this colony at this point. So it's not too bad. Not having a lot of drama, which is nice. I don't want to collect all those, thank you. Just collect the ones that are loose. Building up some bricks. Oh, up to 1,000. You know, I think I'm gonna start building. Let's build the kitchen first. So I'll be bringing food in from here. The dining room is up there. So I guess I'm gonna want the doors along that wall. And escape pod too. Well, Cassandra, thank you. You telling me something? I don't have enough pawns? Dislikes women. That's not good for, and she is a woman. Interesting. That's not good though for my colony with 6 women and a slowpoke, which is also not good. Do you have decent mining skills? Some sort of crafting skills? Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna pass on you, Madeline. Are you worth saving? You know, sorry, Madeline. I'm not even gonna come save you. I guess if the spacers want to get angry with me, they can. Does that happen if you don't go rescue somebody from a colony pod? But yeah, I'm not going to trudge halfway across the map for that. Just like I'm not going to trudge halfway across the map for that boomlope leather or those caribou or that steel. I mean, if the weather dramatically improves quickly, I might, but yeah, I'm going to die up there in the cold alone. I don't think I could afford to feed you anyways, although I seem to have plenty of food just sitting on the ground. Do I not have... Whoa. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It's not hurting anything, this roof's collapsing. Yeah, go walk underneath where the roof collapsed. Sounds like a good idea. Oh, I see, it was when I cut these ones out. I thought I had left supports in there, and I did, just not enough. You can see down here, see how nice it looks? It's all opened up. Get rid of some of those plans from earlier. So now I can mine this whole thing out. If I were so inclined. Alright, good start to the kitchen over there. Oh, an idle colonist. It's a rare treat. Probably, I'd say 2 freezers at the start should be plenty. This is indoor, or like my, it's gonna have wooden doors. It's gonna be behind a wall for the most part. It's not yet, but it will be soon. So I don't really need the steel doors to keep it safe. I have just enough wood to where I can afford to do that. Although I don't really have any sort of like source of wood to continue getting more. The naturally growing trees are pretty limited. There's not really any mature ones around. I need to get a tree farm going. That's one of my priorities. But getting everybody moved out from this mountainside right now is my top priority. Congratulations! I think they may have actually gotten married already, but my one couple is going to get married. Hopefully Nathaniel can stay true to his vows. I guess hopefully Violet will as well, but I don't think I've seen any gay relationships in this game. Although pawns will have gay as an attribute. I don't know that I've seen any gay couples, but honestly I don't pay attention to the social lives of my pawns. I don't pay attention to the social lives of people in real life. Why would I care about what these guys are up to? Even when I play The Sims, having to deal with that stuff is the most tedious part of it. Like, just let me train these guys up in their skills. I don't want them to have to make friends. I want to be a painter, sell amazing paintings. In The Sims, not necessarily in real life. I'm a photographer in real life for fun. I wouldn't mind being a professional photographer, but that's first off a completely different story. But also, it's a sales job, not a photography job. Well, I like that the bricks. Oh, Flays doesn't. No, Flays should have a bedroom. There's that one bed left open. So, oh, that's right. You're annoying, so you're on your own weird schedule. You and your abrasive personality. Trying to keep you out of everybody else's business. Although everybody does seem to like you. Maybe I don't need to keep you on your own schedule. Your high social skill could be enough to overcome the abrasiveness, potentially. So you're a pacifist, so I'll just keep you on anything, I guess. I should set up a pacifist so like he doesn't use up the, or she doesn't use up the armor or anything. That's right, I was gonna put Flays on a normal schedule like everybody else. Excuse me for yawning there. Come on, you viewers are boring me. I have so much better things I could be doing right now. Actually, I'm enjoying this colony. It's pretty exciting, and I'm getting a little more comfortable at talking while I play, which means I've been not as engaging, and you guys are having to listen to more silences than you had to previously, and apparently also more introspective meta discussion, which I am not so excited about. Let's get that roof built, get some power in there, and I'll be able to relocate my kitchen. It's a shame I can't just move those benches. I'll have to deconstruct and reconstruct them, but I've got a decent amount of wow, 58. There must have been a deposit in there somewhere. But I've got enough resources to where I can afford to build that. Oh, finally have a caravan, my first trade caravan. Colony's almost a year old. So, dining room's gonna, I guess it doesn't matter where the cooking table is gonna be. So I have an idea that I want to try, maybe, and that is to like set a table for basic meals, set a table for fine meals, and set a table for lavish meals, and then set the stockpile zones around them to fill up. Like this one would fill up first, so we'd always make basic meals when we had this amount of food, and then the stockpile food would go over here, so we'd only make fine meals when we had a overflow of food. And then the third overflow would go here, And actually, I think I would probably put that down here, and then we'd only make lavish meals when we had like this huge overflow of food. So yeah, you know, I could probably set the fine meal over here and make this the first. So I think I'm going to try that on this one. Hopefully I'll remember that when we get to that point later on in the game. It is going to be a while, I think, before we're that successful. Right now I'm just happy that we're surviving and things are not getting dangerous, or you know, more dangerous for us than they already are. I guess it doesn't really matter where this table goes. Put it there. Set up some specialized zones in here. We have enough room for it. Make this one for medicine. Actually, I should make this one for animal corpses because it's right next to the butchering table. There we are. Accept insects. Is there... Oh, that's the trade caravan. All insects. Let's see if I can trade anything. Who's, I think Flays is the highest social skill. So let's see if you can get any trading done. Set this to be like my main food stockpile. Alright. Do I want to buy a slave? Not that guy. Oh. Well, incapable of dumb labor. Pessimist. Yeah, no thank you. It has asthma. Sorry, buddy. I'm definitely not buying you. I wouldn't recruit you. All women. What's going on with this game? Heat tolerant and nervous, that's, you know, I deal with that. But doesn't really have any good skills. I'm always fooled when they have like high animal skills. Like, oh yeah, double flame. Oh, animals. Well, may as well be a juggling skill as far as I'm concerned. Nope. And, Lindoa? Pessimist is not awful. Good cook. I could use a good cook. And a doctor and a grower. Has a bad back, though. But good cook doctor doesn't need to move too far. I don't know. I don't want to spend all my money buying a slave. I'd rather hold out and buy a bionic leg. So I am going to hold out and not buy a slave. I could buy some food. I don't really need to do that. I think we're going to be alright on food. Doing alright on those things. Psychic Insanity Lance is pretty great. I don't want to buy one yet though. Don't really need to. Oh, I need to go grab my survival rifle back up though. But I can sell my minigun, and I can sell all those other trinkets that I'm not using. Can't believe nobody's using that one. I'm gonna hold on to anything over 50% personal shield. I'll hold on to that, even though it's pretty early on in the game. Wait, that's the reason I'm holding on to it. It's because it's pretty early on in the game. That's right. I'll make a little bit of money and finish setting up the stockpile zone. So this will be just for vegetables, I guess. We're going to make it important, and we're going to make it for vegetables. Great. Let me go ahead and delete you. Oh, probably. Actually, you know what? You'll be fine. This thing will be built here real soon. It's just waiting on labor. Definitely gonna need more beds. Too bad I can't sell the insect corpses. Some people buy insect meat. could use this space as an insect corpse storage area. I like to throw them in my kill zone. Make like a fun little pattern. Should be about as much space as I'll have with nothing going on in it. I always want to leave critical available in case I find myself in the position that I have to eat insects. The negative malice isn't so bad, and it's much better than having everybody starve. Most games comes down to a point eventually where I have to eat insects. I'm not one of those guys that just builds huge farms and has massive amounts of food around. I tend to run out of food because I don't plan ahead well enough. You'd think I'd be through that by now. I was looking at my information and I'm closer to 800 hours than I am to 700. So you'd think after 800 hours I would not have starving be a regular problem. But it still is for some reason. I have a spot safe set up for food or for meals yet. Set that critical and meals. We're gonna just set it for simple meals. And we're gonna allow simple meals in this one. Actually, we're going to allow just meals in general on that one. I should be hunting that caribou. What's he doing? He's starving. Do I have anybody set to hunt? I do. I have a few people set to hunt. Great. Mummy, are you hunting? Why don't you go hunting? There we go. Thank you. Nice. Any other starving caribou? Not close enough. Oh, look at those muffalo. How's the snow? It's still thick. It's only 9 degrees outside. It's the 2nd of spring. Oh, good. Nice. Real nice. Cremation, so I don't have to worry about corpses anymore. What do I have the most of? Looks like marble. Plenty of marble. Set a zone here for corpses that I want to destroy, or, yeah. Allow rotten, insect corpses, and stranger corpses, human corpses. Great. So that'll allow me to start burning corpses. I don't think I need to tell you how that works. Looks like all my graves have filled up, but not... Wow, really lucky there. Like, I filled up all my graves, and don't have any bodies lying around. Unexpected. Shouldn't have to... Do I have to tell them to haul these? There's a... isn't there a zone underneath you? You'd think they'd want to clear out that zone. Ah, idle colonists again. Interesting. Alright then, let's start up, I guess I'll start up this building. I'm reluctant to do it until I'm ready to move out from in here. Could just do this building. It's not going to make any real difference which one I do first. No point in wasting time. I may as well do all of it at once. Don't forget the vents though. So I don't. Even though I'm doing much better on resources, I still don't want to waste the marble on building a wall that I'm then just going to tear down. I always forget that new build copy feature. That's pretty handy. I don't have any wood, so I could build copies of wooden doors all throughout that building. There's going to be a lot of doors in there. Soon. It won't take too long. I still have idle colonists. Do I have... it's back on the automated home area, so... I spend a lot of time cleaning this stuff up. It's only some degree of necessity. I should set everybody to have construction as a option. Won't have to worry about idleness at that point. Shouldn't have to worry about it while there's... I guess one person could be doing crafting, and then the next person would be idle. Even though everybody's set to crafting. Did I, okay, they're both set to important, so that's good. Don't need to have that there anymore, by the way, now that I finally got my, incinerator going. So you build that little corpse stockpile and then you just shrink your radius down to cover up that corpse stockpile. I'm getting a little tighter on that. And every once in a while you'll fight somebody and kill somebody that you don't want to burn in this zone, like one of your pawns. But I don't think that's going to be too much of a concern. Let's get some, now that I'm going to be moving out of here, I think I'm going to get some trading capacity going on. So I'll probably tear down this. I think that most of this area I can have, if I build the wall here and then have this be outside, I won't have to worry about an infestation. So I'm thinking like this sort of area will be the, although this is overhead mountain there, so I don't want to be getting into there. Oh, you know what I can use is this room down here. This also has an overhead mountain in here, doesn't it? Doesn't. Great. Okay. Don't need that though. Is it under miscellaneous? There it is. So I'm running pretty low on steel again. I have to do something about that. I don't like running, although this is not going to be in use much longer, so. Look at that. Ah, housing units. I need more steel though, because I can't build doors without it. That means mining out this little area there. Is there any left in there? Nope. That wasn't steel anyways. That was a brick room that I disassembled. Felt like there was some steel up here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Well, I'd be better off going for this one then. I'm mining out steel. Components up here. Build a temporary wall here. I don't really want to mine that without I guess I could just build the temporary wall. I have plenty of bricks. I need that steel. I also need some people to haul, because I believe we still have all that. Yeah, we still got all those vegetables and stuff sitting down there. You know what? Oh, whoops. Oh, I never saw to see if that attracted. I would say it did not attract any animals. So I'm going to delete that zone so we don't have to waste time filling it. I suppose it's possible that it did attract some animals, but I didn't see it. I didn't see any. Shoo. Kimmy is idle. Kimmy can do lots of stuff and none of it's available. No construction, huh? Great. Well, can I, how many doors can I build? I have 388, so I can build, what, like 17 or something? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 300 right there, which doesn't leave me much for heaters and beds and whatnot. But I'm still bringing steel in too, and I got that other little short wall I can mine out. And then I got a bunch over here. What do I got? Not a whole lot. But once the weather changes a little better, I can finally come gather that stuff up. Really slow moving down there. I could be melting slag as well. I've developed that technology. Do I want to put that in here? Not such a big fan of using this room. I kind of want to make this the warehouse, or the manufacturing area, crafting area. Oh, I haven't turned this stove off for some reason. Let's go ahead and reinstall you over here. You're not running yet, so you're going to butcher creature, do forever, shrink that radius up. There we go. That'll get that caribou chopped up. And I think we're going to put a break. So that is it for this episode. It's been it's been a pretty good one, I think. No, it's like 2 episodes in a row where we haven't had any raids or conflicts or anything. That's pretty lucky. I don't think that's gonna last, but I am not complaining. Oh yeah, that's right. We had that awful infestation. That was the last episode, wasn't it? Still, things are going pretty well. I'm real happy. And I like the way this colony is looking. I'm just glad that we're finally able to start getting some decent buildings going, because this tiny little cramped up area down here has, I mean, I guess the pawns don't seem to mind it so much, but they get a lot of ugly environment and cramped environment and stuff. It'll just be nice to have these nice rooms where I can put decent tables in there and start building some artwork and stuff. So we'll see that next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed watching this video, there's a like button below which will allow you to tell me that in a more existential sense. So click on the like button and I will know that somebody likes me. Subscribe and I will know that somebody likes me enough to watch multiple episodes, which seems bizarre, but you're here and this is like episode 12, so obviously somebody is interested in it. Or I'm just sitting in a room talking to myself while my cat looks on. It's like, why are you talking to yourself like that so much? Why do you only make jokes at the very end of your video when you could try to be funny some other place? I guess we'll have to come in next time to find out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.